Hello, welcome to my second-hand vintage charity shop car boot haul of June. Apologies for the couple of days delay. As you can hear in my lovely raspy voice, I am not feeling the greatest, so I just needed a few days before I film this. As ever, I have my book of doom, I have my pile of goodies, and I've got time to show you, not everything, but most things I've picked up in June. As ever, we've got some full up pages. I will say half of this page here is just car boot. I will only show you one or two bits from the car boot because I will link it down below. I did a car boot haul the weekend just gone, in which I go over everything and prices that I picked up, so I will link that down below if you would like to watch the car boot haul separately. I generally do car boot hauls the day I go, so prices are fresh and so I can share it with you as soon as possible. But a lot of this other stuff is charity shop and Vinted, so yes, and just generally second-hand shops. So let me crack on and share this with you. Saying that, we will start with the couple of bits from the car boot. Oh, these wonderful cot sheets. These are £1.50 each, and I'm going to use them as fabric because, as you can see, it's a decent lot of fabric. This is Paddington. I cannot remember what the name of this one is. It's not Holly Hobby. Maybe Holly Hobby. But yeah, very nostalgic. My mum and I had these growing up because, yeah, we look after stuff in our family. We'll go over the stuff on hangers. Yes, I have stuff on hangers. Be proud. Where are we? How much was the t-shirt dress? This dress I'm yet to wear. It is a ASOS collusion dress I got from the Salvation Army for £10. I think it had literally just been put out, but I've been admiring these on Vinted for ages. Yeah, shearing on the bust and goes down to this most amazing, like, sort of futuristic checkered pattern, you know, so very excited to wear that. This I picked up, I had a Uniqlo moment on Vinted. As you might have seen in a previous weekly vlog, I bought myself one of the Airism t-shirt dresses from Uniqlo as a bit of a treat in replacing summer wardrobe, and out of intrigue I looked on Vinted and I found two more and some leggings. I'm beyond chuffed. But yeah, I picked one up. This is an extra large in hot pink, and just like the other one, it's got pockets. So yeah, this was £15, but it was literally brand new, so cannot complain. Let me just find the other bits. There's a bit of a pile, unfortunately. Where are we? This bit and this bit. How much was the black one? So have to give me a sec. I'm a bit slow today, unfortunately. There we go. I also picked up the same t-shirt dress in an extra large in black. This one was £12 off Vinted. Beautifully comfortable. And then I managed to get, these are my new favourite thing in the world, I might add. These Uniqlo Airism flared leggings. These were £5. And they're amazing. Please excuse them if they're a bit shaped. I just have to take these out my dirty basket because I've worn them and they're due for a wash. So yeah, so these actually hit in the washing machine, but yeah, they go down and they flare, and they are like so insanely soft. I cannot tell you how soft they are. These are in 2XL compared to the t-shirt dresses that are XL, but I didn't mind. They fit beautifully comfortably. That's all I want in life, is comfortable stuff. These I think still have the tag on. These did not go over my thighs or my bum, and I'm going to offer them to my sister, but these were £2 from And Again, our second-hand clothing shop in town. I think my sister will like these. I also picked up this skirt, which does also still have the tag on. I've got lots of stuff recently that I've just been so busy, or my health has been the one. I just haven't put stuff away properly. This big ever-growing pile of laundry and to be put away clothes. So yeah, I got this skirt for £2 from And Again as well. It's handmade, but it's it's tiered, and from someone who's made a tiered dress, it's a lot of work sewing this, so I thoroughly appreciate that. I really actually should put my glasses on to read some of this. That may help. There we go. Where are we? How much was the shirt? Here we go, yeah. So I got myself a Zara blouse in a size extra large. This was £3.50 from the Garden Hospice. I love the embroidery on it and on the sleeves, and it's very fine but very soft. Yeah, very happy with this. And then the same day at the same charity shop, they had loads of brand new swimwear in, so I picked this up. Oh, 2 seconds. Sorry, teenager phone call. As I was saying, on the same day I picked up the Zara blouse, they had loads of brand new swimwear in, and I got this swim top. It's halter neck and it has a strap on the back for £2.50. And then I picked up this swim skirt from, I think they're both F&F, and yeah, swim skirt with obviously bottoms underneath. Still has the crotch sticker and everything, so yeah, so this was £2.50. I thought £5 for another set of swimwear, and especially the bottoms, which I desperately need for my other thing, and then 2 vests I can swap out. Is pretty good for my idea of I would like to start getting healthy, well, not healthier, stronger, missing my strength. And yeah, walking / swimming would help that a lot, so that's why I picked up them. I got these at the very beginning of the month, and oh my god, they are so comfortable and they're amazing and I love them so much. They are these, I'm having an ASOS month slightly, ASOS collusion like pinstripe jeans, and then they've got a little chain bit. My teenage me wants to add loads of chains to it, and a couple of pockets on the back. These were £4 off Vinted, and they're so good and I love them, and they're wide leg as well, and yet they're just chef's kiss of perfect jean. I love them so much. I picked this up from the, let me have a quick mooch, £3. Salvation Army. It's technically a long tall Sally shirt in an extra large. It was £3, but I thought it would make a lovely just baggy t-shirt for when you just need bits, but it has a pretty like pointed hem, so yeah, so I got this just as a comfy really. We'll go into some non-clothes bits and then back to clothes, so I have a big bag of clothes here. Got this from the car boot of the weekend. It needs desperately going over some Brasso, but this, my friends, was 50p. I'm very happy with it. Sit it down there. I got myself a really good book I'm excited to read, but I will not start it until I finish my other 2 books about Paris. One is about artists, one about the history of Paris. I am so near to finishing both of them. In fact, it's on my list for sorry, just adjust you a little bit. It's on my list for July, my little book here. I have a missions list. It was on my missions list for June to finish it, but I just didn't get around to it. You have to be in the right kind of frame of mind for reading, and fortunately I've kind of been plagued by nightmares a good chunk of June, so I haven't been mentally well enough to feel comfortable to read, which sucks. But yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to now get more into July, and yeah, my PTSD triggers and bits will start calming as we go on, you know. But yeah, it's 1700 Scenes from London life, and a female author. I love female historians, they're just, yeah, my genre of book. I picked this up in the Oxfam bookshop for £3.50. It's one of the kid book about Monet, but it's got stuff like the pictures of his glasses and like a colour thing of colours for the paintings, which I thought was really cool. And speaking of Monet, I picked up this frame. How much was this frame? I did write it down what it is called, what one it is. Where are we? Green frame. £1.50 from the Garden Hospice, and it is a framed print in a lovely soft green frame actually of Monet sunflowers, and I have this print on a t-shirt of a similar green. So yeah, so this is going to go in my impressionist wall in my hallway, which I'm still adding to. And yeah, we're back to more clothes. These are some more charity stuff bits, and then from a recent day out I took myself on. But yeah, these were from Garden Hospice, £1. They had all their vest tops at £1. So I got this lovely rainbow stripe one, and where is it? This lovely vintage pink cotton one, which I thought was very nice. It's super soft. I got this robe for £4. It is an old St Michael's, so it's old M&S. But yeah, I'm planning to take because the string is sewn on, gonna unpick it and just re-sew the thing and get rid of the loopholes at the back and make it just a really pretty dust coat is the aim for this. So yeah, so this is gonna get upcycled into a dust coat. Just need to get rid of the straps off it. This was off Vinted. This was £4. It is a H&M mesh shirt in silver. It's very hard to show the silver in it, but it's very shiny silver. And yeah, no, there we go, slightly good at that. I'm going to a fancy dress party in August, and it's dressed up as a Disney villain. And we were going over characters, and it was like, oh, can you let us know your character, because we're making a list so there's no doubles. I was like, I'll be Hades. So yes, I'm going to wear this. I bought some fabric to make a big drapey robe. I'm going to have my hair in like fun mohawk / pointy bits. Some really good makeup, grey contour, done. And I can be sarcastic as I want. But yeah, on to the other day. A lot of this, well, I still have tags on. This is only from Friday just gone, so yeah. I got this from Mind. It was £3. It's a beautiful summer hat. Ryan, my son says I look like Barbie in it, which I think I probably do. I think I'm going to wear this when I go to Kew Gardens on Thursday this week. I'm not too sure, because it's not due to be sunny, but I don't know. This is amazing. I love this. This is one of my favourite finds I've found. It is brand new with tags. It's from TK Maxx. It's originally £20. I paid £9 for it. And yeah, it's this grey skirt, super soft elastic waistband, goes down and it pleats up, and then there's a bit underneath. And yeah, I love it. I cannot wait to wear it. It's like Lacklogin, you know, dark fairy, you know, goblin cool. I don't know what else to call it. This was £6 from Mind. It's a lovely, pretty summer shirt, lovely lace collar, and yeah, blue stripes here, circa little slight puff sleeves, and yeah, this can either be worn done up, but I'll probably wear it open over a vest just as a nice layer. I got the same pattern because I love this hat, the helmet. This was £1.50. Actually no, put you with the books down there. This was from Mind. It was £3.25. As you can see, I'm getting back into picking up summer clothes, even though today is July 2nd and it is wet and gross. But yeah, striped vest top, £3.25, all good. Ignore the boy. I picked up this like soft cover up from Willow. It was £6, and yeah, it's got a little pearl button and pockets, but it's like insanely soft. So yeah, I was sensory shopping this day. It was well worth it. And then I also picked up from Willow this dress, which I was so excited to fit. This was £6.50, and it is yeah, button up, and then goes down, long and swooshy, monkey dress in a size large, and yeah, it's so good. And I don't have anything like green in my wardrobe now that I have all my dresses hanging up. It's pretty cool, you know. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's just receipts in there. I have a skirt which I got off a sale rail in a charity shop called Jackie's Drop-Off Centre. This was £1, and I thought even if I shorten it, it will be a very pretty pleated skirt. I can, you know, Vivienne Westwood. It basically has some safety pins and fun stuff, and yeah, give it a refresh. And then I also picked this up. This was £7, but I thought it'd be pretty as a layout, or even actually just to wear when it's hot. And yeah, it's a good old-fashioned cotton sleep dress. Lovely square neck hole, little puffy sleeves, bit of embroidery. It goes down, obviously. So yeah, and it was the most wonderful vintage tag. So I was quite chuffed with that. But yeah, that is everything I thought might be interesting to show you that I picked up second hand this month. I tried not to go nuts. Obviously I was on a smaller budget this month, just trying to be careful, you know, only filling in gaps in my wardrobe I kind of knew needed filling, or I knew I didn't have one of something to fill that gap. So I've been very sensible in what I've been buying, and contemplating and stuff, you know. So yeah, so I'm very pleased with myself in what I have picked up, and also what I haven't bought. So yeah, that's been quite nice. But yeah, no, so hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know down below. Comment if there was anything particularly your favourite, if you picked up anything interesting yourself the past month, you know, over June. What was your mega, oh my god, I can't believe I found it, second hand, you know. Have any of you tried going to Vinted, or your local charity shops or thrift shops, or, you know, obviously I know car boots are a UK thing. As a lovely viewer from Canada recently was chatting about in the comments with me, you know, if you don't have car boots, you know, do you have garage sales? Do you do, like, you know, big flea markets? What's your, you know, place you can find second-hand goods, or, you know, antique malls, which I'm very jealous actually. They look great fun. I watch way too many YouTube videos. But yeah, if you did enjoy this, drop us a like. Give us a comment on any of those subjects I've just rambled at you on about. And yeah, and if you're new here and you thoroughly enjoy this, I do this every month. I go over everything I picked up second hand, and as you heard me say at the beginning, we'll always do a carboot haul, which is, you know, like a, if you are not from the UK and you don't know what a carboot is, it's like everyone drives up with a car, sets up a stall on a table, sells bits and pieces in a field, and, you know, you pay about 50p to get in and mooch around, and it's a really good way to have a clear out yourself and pick up stuff very cheap. And yeah, that's, you know, one of the many ways to pick up second-hand goods in the UK. It's very fun as well, because complete surprise, you never know what you're going to get. But yeah, but no, if you've enjoyed this and you like this kind of thing, please subscribe. I would love some new friends. We are up to 119 of you beautiful people, which is amazing to me. So yeah, please excuse my croaky voice there, breaking this in for a teenage boy apparently. Hopefully I'll be up to a bit more Fine Festival next month, you know, at the end of July, which will be even more fun because we will have second-hand stuff and bits and pieces I am hoping to pick up when I go to Paris for 4 days. I mean, they will be in their own video, but I will include them in the roundup because it would be absolutely rude not to. So yeah, so that will be very fun to see what I can find in the vintage shops, and what flea markets are about on the few days I'm there. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you beautiful people next time in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you lovely people next time. Bye.